Hi guys, I'm Silwolf and I'm going to be drawing Spud the Furbling in this video. We've got a few shout outs. They go to Robert Butler, Luigi and Friends, Mario and Friends Toy Show, Reese Price, Paige the Wee Addict, P. Larkin and SPC Ceramic 1027. So here we have Spud and I'm going to draw him. I've just got this biro and that's what I'm going to use to draw little Spud. So here we go. I'm actually in the craft room today, not my normal sort of place where I normally am upstairs. So Spud has two big eyes. They're easy because they're circles. There are his eyes. And he's got little eyelids to make him look cute. And then his actual eyes inside. He's got big pupils. If a character has larger pupils with light spots in them, it makes them look cuter. The bigger the eyes, the cuter the character. So he's very cute. He's got kind of upside down triangles underneath the spots of light in his eyes. Just colour his eyes in here like this. Now I only draw these out in biro. I don't colour them properly or anything like that because I'd have to speed the video up and it would take a lot of editing. But if you want to see me properly draw and colour something from beginning to end, let me know and I can probably do that and show you how I colour. I may have drawn his eyes slightly too far apart, but we'll make him quite big so it doesn't show as much. So he's got these sort of outlines around his eyes here, like this. This is of course a sort of crystal bit around his eyes, and again he's got kind of crystals going all around there. So these are kind of like squares with crosses in all around, which look like sort of crystally bits. Technical language there. And on the other side as well. I remember when I was a kid watching these art programs on TV and a character would draw something. I remember there was like a dog character and he was a puppet and he'd draw things on a board, and he was actually I think he was puppeted by an artist who used to do a lot of these things called Mark Spate, who sadly died. He committed suicide, which isn't very good, but I met him. He came to our school and I remember when he did this puppet he drew things on a board and he drew it straight out in like marker pen, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I really thought that was great. And I used to love these shows on TV like Art Attack and all that. And I never thought one day I would be doing the same thing, but to people, you know, on the internet for them to see. So sort of around the edges of what I've just drawn, he's got these sort of triangle bits here. So he's got 5 of them and they gradually get smaller as you go around the eye. So just draw them in like that. I remember doing like a still life class at school and we never got to do anything very interesting with still life. It was like a bowl of fruit or something. I would like to do a Furby for my still life. So there's this sort of shaped bit here which goes like that, and then that kind of goes in like that on the top. So there you've got his very ornate eyes, and that's probably the most detail that we're going to go into on this because all the detail is around his eyes. So now we've got to do a sort of like his body, and he's very round, as you can see. He's a little round chap. Excuse me, my throat is very dry today. We had roast gammon for lunch, and there goes my Tamagotchi. Yeah, and it was very salty. So anyway, so he's a sort of a round shape. So we can sort of sketch it in here, like this. And I'm just doing it very lightly, so I have a rough shape to work with. You can probably see it there. So now I add a bit of fur. His fur is very short. Go all the way around, and then all the way around the other way. Right. So do the fur. The fur does go all the way around, even where his ears are, but I've made it sort of a little bit different. It sticks out more where his ears are because that shows where his ears are going to go. So we've got an ear coming out here, and an ear coming out here. They are sort of roughly the same. And then he's got these crystal kind of holes in his ears. He's got diamond shapes here. And then like that. That his earrings hang off of. And he's got a few more down here as well. So he's got like a thing like that. Ooh. This table is actually, it flips over, and I've leaned on it too heavily. It flips over, and on the other side is a different game. This is a chessboard, and there's backgammon board on the other side. You probably saw it in one of my other videos. So let's just make that a square. Like that. It's quicker. And then he's kind of got these bits here. There. Then he's got his earring hanging down here. Which is the planet Earth. It's not going to be very detailed. And underneath he's got a couple of leaves hanging off it, so there are the leaves. And on the other one he's got a jigsaw piece that is actually made out of abalone. Like that. A bit of detail to that. There we go. Now the only thing he's missing is his feet. He's got kind of pointy toes because he's a crystal Furby. There we go. And they kind of go like that. There. And the only other thing I need to do is sign it. So my signature looks like that, and I always put the year. And there we have Spud the Furbling. There he is with his self-portrait. Looks like he's sitting on his head. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I like doing drawing videos. I think they're quite fun. It's always nice to watch someone draw and see the process that they do for their art technique. I'll link a couple more in the boxes below, my art video playlist, and also another drawing that I did. It's been a while though. So as always, feel free to check out my new Monday and Etsy shops if you want to buy any of my plushies. I do Furby plush commissions as well as any other plush commissions or art commissions for that matter. Buy me a coffee on Ko-fi if you feel so inclined. They're only £3 and it all helps. And that's all for today. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep being awesome. This is Silverwolf signing off.